Despite being left without a single landmark in the dark, dense forest, my phone quietly bid me farewell with its last percent of battery. Darkness enveloped me like a shroud, and my footsteps sounded like a verdict. I wandered aimlessly with no clue where to go. The foliage seemed like sinister hands reaching out to me, and the branches scratched at me like ghosts. Every step brought more anxiety, and the sounds of the nocturnal forest echoed like piercing cries. At one point, it seemed like I heard whispers and rustling in the bushes, but when I turned around, there was nothing to be seen but blackness. Eventually, as twilight turned into night, I stumbled upon a cabin nestled among the trees. It looked old and abandoned, but in my situation, I was grateful for any shelter. Stepping inside, I found the cabin empty, save for some old, dusty furniture. Exhausted, I decided to lay down and sleep on the old bed. But peace eluded me. My gaze fell upon the portraits hanging on the walls. The faces in them seemed sinister, as if they were watching me from their frames. I tried to shake off my irrational thoughts, but they continued to haunt me. The hours dragged on like an eternity, and I began to despair. Finally, exhaustion took over, and I fell asleep from sheer fatigue. In the morning, I was awakened by bright sunlight streaming through the old windows. Confused, I glanced at the walls and realized that instead of portraits, there were windows. My vague nightmares were a thing of the past, and I felt alive again. Freed from fear, I left the cabin, eagerly embracing the light of day and hoping for rescue from this ominous forest.